Space Commanders, today we're going to be trying out a playtest for the game Space is Hell. This game's in super early development build. However, they're doing one thing that's really cool. Instead of doing a normal Kickstarter, they're actually just having a founder role be based on if you actually try out the playtest. So I have a link down to the website to get to their itch.io page and also a link to their Discord. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be starting with the Nova Syndicate. It's a level 1 ship. So we have a system name, we can launch, we can repair it. Repair, I assume it should be fully repaired, so let's go to launch. Now, for anyone who's looking to do more than mouse and keyboard, currently there's still a work in progress for it. Looks like all we have to do right now is head to the Onyx Forge before we head over to the next zone. Press F to jump. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. I like it. Overall controls, Q and E's to rotate. The mouse basically controls where the ship's going to be looking towards. Hold W to move forward. Seems to be pretty basic controls. I like it so far. Nice fun music going off in the background. Now, like I said, eventually it is supposed to be PvP, but currently it's only PvE. So if you have a cool idea for the game, make sure you let them know where you would want this headed. It's currently still really early development build, so it actually has really low Windows requirements, so any system should be able to run it as long as it's able to run Windows 11 currently. I have death beams! Okay, so it looks like we have some sort of missiles as well. Haha! Now, once again, I want to emphasize that this is a playtest build. Like, it's still super early, so go into it with the expectations that you are going to run into bugs. You are going to have some slight complications while you're playing. But if you're wanting to support a project, then just wanted to show you guys this new cool game. Now, this is actually built on the Unity engine, so it's going to be a little bit different. Left click's going to be for your lasers, right click's going to be for your missiles. It looks like currently we might have a slight sound bug, so it's going to be having that noise the whole time. We might reload the game depending on if it's still continuing to use the noise. They don't actually have the escape functionality yet. They're still working on polishing some more things before you have a proper menu system, so the only way to exit the game is currently to dashboard or Alt F4. Where's my target? There you are. Right click's going to be for missiles, left click's going to be for the laser beam. And if you guys are new here, we do play a lot of space games like Elite Dangerous on the channel, so I thought this game might be pretty fun. For me personally, I feel like this is a better way of setting up a early access game, like having it available to the community, being completely transparent about it, like not being a full polished project, and let them actually help you create your game. Seems much more consumer friendly than trying to have people pay for something and they decide later on that it didn't go the way they wanted. Because this way at least it gives everyone the opportunity to playtest it and like fully customize the experience. So it looks like each ship that we kill is going to be worth 30 credits. So a quick bug fix, if you want to get rid of that annoying noise, you can just jump to any system and it'll automatically clear it up. I think this is where we started at though, and the Onyx Forge is the only place to fight. So we'll go back to the Onyx Forge. Now, once again, to be a founder, you'll need 300 points. So far, we already racked up 90, so it goes relatively quickly. You don't really need to shoot that many ships in order to become a founder. And it's really cool that they're deciding to include the community in that. So I don't know what that actually was doing, but apparently if you click the G key, it has like some sort of like... Can't tell if it's actually doing damage to them or not. Might be. Wonder if I'm supposed to break the shield with this left click and then swap over to this one. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe it's only inside the red? It's got to do something though, right? Yeah, but right now, basically, it's going to be playing as an arcade game. So what do you guys think of the game? Are you excited for it? Is there something that you would recommend? Now, does this game have a lot of stuff that you can work on? Yeah. But one cool thing is, it's actually really good at practicing your aim on mouse and keyboard currently. And eventually they are going to have it set up so it'll also have like flight sticks on. So even if the game is going to be in like a development cycle for a while, you can actually practice your space combat fairly easily. The only thing that they really got to fix is this sound bug whenever you go into combat. But if you're going to be in like pretty steady combat anyways, then the laser beam is going to be on fairly consistently. Just mute the game volume, so there's not really much going on to the game anyways when it comes to sound currently. It's mostly just firing this one laser beam. And a few explosions whenever ships blow up. But this is actually going to be space as hell. It's actually a pretty fun game. It's really good to practice your aim. Eventually they're going to have their menus set up and working correctly so you can practice like with flight sticks, for example. It is eventually supposed to have PvP. I don't know how well that'll actually be received, but we'll see how well it works. Seems like a pretty cool product. I saw it advertised on Facebook, so I thought I'd give it a try and let me know what you guys think. It's definitely pretty far out there when it comes to development, so don't expect it to be like a polished game. Still a developer build, still super early on. Become an official founder, which basically turns into each ship is 30 points, so it doesn't really take too many ships you have to kill to get credit. But that is going to be it for Space as Hell, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of this game. Is it something that you can possibly consider, or what would you actually change about the game to add some content to it? Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope everyone has a good afternoon, evening, and morning, Commanders. But one really unique feature is you can head over to the character side here by clicking F, and then you're able to customize your character. You can even upload a picture of yourself if you're really wanting to, or you can fully customize it through just the in-game method. So from here, we have several different faces that we're able to pick. Looks like they also come with different clothing styles as well. All right, so eyes. What kind of eyes do we want? Well, clearly we got to go with the dinosaur-looking eyes. That looks way too cool. I want to show off some of the different features inside this game, and so we're going over a general character builder real quick. Maybe just a slight mustache. Ah, yes. This clearly screams space themed. I actually kind of like that helmet. I was going to pick a more normal one, but that looks kind of cool. It sort of reminds me of the Matrix. Huh, that actually looks kind of cool. So it looks like... They have a few different... Oh, gladiator outfit. I feel like we gotta go with the gladiator outfit, don't we? Alright, there we go. Next. There we go. Skip.